Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. In the last episode, we unlocked the Viscount, or the Viscount research, rather. And we are about to have our first election as well. So I am going to follow the desires of the vote on Twitch, where Navik the Red won the election. He will be our next chief of state. And we are going to be getting up to 34,000 some odd credits. We only need 30,000 for the Viscount research. So we are going to get you at Ton Falk. And I want to start moving these guys into... take out these guys. I mean, we don't really have a fleet that can safely do that yet. But... well, let's gonna cancel that. I'm gonna move this up to there. Nope, apparently not. Is that not open? Okay, you're gonna go and join Beliblis, actually. Do we have room for another commander? No, we're full. Got Dorat, Grant, Beliblis, Snack Bar. We don't really need 3 fleets on this side. I kind of want to move this one north. And we have one in each kind of theater.
Moving ahead.
So I'll move them up there. I have a premonition of an attack on Arinda, but we won't be there in time for it either way. Okay. We're about to roll into the next week, though. Where we'll be able to start construction on the Viscount prototype. The Empire took Feta. So they're pushing the Star alignment a little bit. And so Navik the Red, what our Chief of State is going to be doing for us is he will give us discounts on defensive structures, which is really what we need right now. So it's going to be good. You know what? You need to go over there. You need to go up there as well. Because I intended to put you together on that. Conquered Gravlix Med. Did they not have that? I didn't know the Empire had taken them already. Alright. We're going to defend over Arinda with Beliblis' fleet. And... we want to combine any more of you? I feel like this fleet... on this side. Look, we might want to start combining some of them. What we'll do first is send some of these guys into the hut space areas. Did they take it? Okay. So we have you. We can... that. We can get an ion cannon. And then we'll also get that. So hut space will be a bit easier for us to take while the huts are inactive. So right now it's less of a problem than it'll ultimately be. I think we can actually just... no, we don't want to send that alone. Never mind. Not going to use that on a planet on its own. Oh, and I'd meant to do this. Now that we're on a bit more stable footing, we are going to be back on Cruel Admiral. And let's... I don't know, that might not actually be enough for 3 structures worth of stuff. I'm not 100% sure how well set up the ground stuff is right now. Kekilius, we are getting invaded on the ground. I do want to take out those 2 Maldrood planets. Like, I think we're 5 planets away from forcing an integration of Maldrood into the Empire. If we take these 2 core planets, that's a good start for it. Alright, let's see if we can get through a ground battle between this and last stream without crash. So far, in the last day or two, that has not been That has not been a thing that we could accomplish.
Affirmative.
We've secured a build pad.
Do we have an official submod with all the progressive planets in a progressive GZ? No.
Moving out.
600 planets would not be a good idea. 600 plus planets.
Ready to roll. Heading out.
We've lost a build pad.
Roger that.
We've secured.
If we ever did an additional, like, it's not unlikely or not impossible that we do
Waiting order.
an like extra large map in a submod. That would be like at most 300 planets. The biggest official maps are going to be 170 planets in the main mod, but
Ready for action.
even in a submod, that would get like it'd basically either immediately crash or close to it.
Yes, Commander.
Destroyed. We've secured a build pad.
Moving
Like
ahead.
the game can only load so much stuff without crashing. Oh, you bastard.
Heading out, sir.
Okay, we need them to be away from the cliffs.
Let's move out.
Because otherwise the mats are still just going to be too much for us to handle.
All right, Ned. Take cover.
The range on them is... Come on, we need another... Need more salvos. More missile salvos.
Keep going.
All
Ready. Location confirmed. Ready.
Like, there's a character limit on how long the tag, like, some of the XML tags can be with the before the game stops loading. And unless all of the trade routes were renamed to have, like, just 2 character names, that would be probably past. The other problem is that you also start getting into, like, save issues. With the more stuff that's there, the more likely you seem to be to get into those problems. That'd be, like, there'd be a small subset of players who immediately go for that, get pissed off at the game, and then never play again because they've decided to do that to themselves.
Secured a build pad.
It would not be a good experience for basically anyone. Well, nice try, Greater Maldrood. Thank you for your participation, I guess. I know it seems excessive, but I'm actually going to save after that. If only the game saved faster. Okay, how many planets are there for Maldrood, actually? There are 5 in the north, 2 in the core. And if we can direct... Even Grant's fleet could just sort of do that right now. I know he's protecting the border with Biss, but... if we leave that open for a second, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Especially if the Greater Maldrood is sending some ground forces away. Like, that makes it a bit easier. We can secure more of the core so that when the time comes and we want to take out the Empire, there's fewer problems with that. And I probably won't take the Ariado Authority planet, the Camp Authority planet. So, we'll see. Alright, Ojum.
Tactical battle imminent.
We'll probably want to get a barracks and stuff on Kekilius. Well, once we have Akasi, they can't invade Kekilius from through Sauce. Till Era 4. Or not Era 4. Till Dalla's regime. Technically not an Era thing anymore either.
We've located the enemy.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, are you gonna want to leave? They're kind of packed up on ground units in space as well. Means they're probably full in the back, on the bottom, on the planet. Okay, Grant. We also have Ackridge. we're gonna get. So this is how Liberty dies. We have Fairweather Friends and Prosperous Unification. Prosperous is gonna take that out right away. We'll throw Hephaestus Hope
Nothing we can't handle.
and an MC30. Then Mojave Ranger, Cheesecake, and No Regrets.
Yes, sir.
We can take out those fighters immediately.
We're ready, Admiral.
Got you
Oh,
on the
you guys being in direct range right there is probably not
in here.
ideal. Okay, Magic School Bus,
We're on the move.
and Better Than Liberty.
Fleet moving to that location.
Blazer support there.
Yes, sir.
We'll also throw in that Assault Frigate, Dreadnought. Don't forget about me, and that Marauder.
Frigate reporting.
You aren't a named one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we want them to start moving towards the station.
Roger 6. All power to the
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
This is the captain.
I don't think the Liberator is gonna die from this. No.
Engaging.
Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Well, the goal of the
Firing turbo
Uh,
lasers.
these guys killing the
Yes, sir.
Imperial 2 right away apparently didn't go super well.
Y-wing standing by. Bomber standing by.
Yes, sir. We'll show.
Awaiting orders.
Captain here. All
Alright,
ahead.
they've got the Golan one-handled, so let's go for the Golan 2 with the rest of them.
Orders.
We're ready, Admiral.
And
You have something to report.
I wonder if the charts are working better in this playthrough than the Imperial one, where the numbers they're offering are definitely made up.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
That is done. Hold on.
Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
Bomber reporting in.
Commander?
All right, H-wing, don't be chasing down other bombers. That's what these guys are for. Which that almost cost us. Which one are you, Ranger? No, Cheesecake. Cheesecake. The typos are just a bonus. Oh no. Is the Customs Corvette gonna kill our own Corvette? Nope, it's not.
Yes, Commander. Aim for the lasers.
Reporting in. Ready for command. Roger that.
Okay, these B-Wings, they can help kill an XQ.
Loud and clear. Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, good call. You can retreat now. I don't know if our ground forces that we have next to it are going to be enough to take this planet, but I do think it's worth trying. Like, there's an off chance that the ground units up here were part of what was getting set up for an assault, like the Caecilius one. Or coming back from Caecilius if they left. I don't think they did. But there's also the other chance is that it's packed so full down there they had no more ground slots. Have to go right back to Biss if this works. No, that doesn't look like a full planet to me.
Reporting in. Got it. Ready to roll.
Choose your reinforcements.
Underway.
All right,
Acknowledged.
trackers, T3s, infantries.
Unit capacity.
Roger that. Moving out. All weapons loaded. T2B over. There they are.
I guess I'll send one of you up there. No. Okay, stop. I don't know if they'll be at risk. You don't want to run after that. You don't want to run after that. Let's get another one now.
Our base is under attack.
I copy. Yes, sir. Right
Go
away.
capturing random crap through there.
T4B.
And
Yes, sir.
maybe that actually was kind of full. Okay, get the structures All that poor infantry.
Destroyed.
We have non-historical historical battles like random fun scenarios in there besides Fleet Builder, like one of say 100 characters things back here. I mean, that wouldn't be what we'd use historical battles for. You could just set that up manually in instant action. Like, we're not gonna put random meme shit together for that. That's like literally what instant action is for.
Ball out, troops.
Because you can put in pretty much any combination of whichever ships you want for whomever. For the actual historical battle stuff, that's where we'd be making higher use of like the scripted stuff.
Let's move out. Yes, let's go. Reporting. Advance.
We literally only have one way in.
Right away, sir. I'm here, sir. Ready.
So I think I know where I'm going.
Right away.
You get run over. Hey! Yeah.
Yes, Commander. Weapons ready. I copy, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, we can get like $2 grand here.
Ready.
Good for us.
Reporting in. I copy. E2B over.
Okay, you want to turn around. The T4s come up.
E2B, copy.
3s.
Swamp speeder ready. I copy. Ready to roll.
Alright, this is what you're here to do. You're here to shine and
Ready for orders.
blow through them.
Armor ready. Ready to roll. I've got my prospector. Form up. Roger that.
Like, Joel has a bunch of the missions that he did for some of the Fall of the Republic Galactic Conquest, and then for a lot of those, I'd like to be able to put in
Ready. Right away.
direct access through the historical battles menu, but there's also some other battles which
Ready, sir. Fire.
we'd want to put in there directly that may not fit into Galactic Conquest as missions as well either, or as like story-based things for a Galactic Conquest. Which then eventually, if we have enough of those kind of things that
Reporting.
are less conducive to sandbox EGCs, then maybe we'd be able to do like a proper story campaign. Who knows?
Yes, Commander. Ready. Main cannon charge.
Yeah, you guys you're not good at that. I don't want to be mean. That's not your shtick.
E2B over. E2B, copy.
Alright. That's the structure, that's it. And will it be? Nope, the bombardment's gonna be too late. Too late. I'm thinking this week's single stream Galactic Conquest, I really want to do the
Beginning construction.
Hunt from Malevolence Galactic Conquest.
Construction.
If you insist.
Not 100% sure how viable it'd be. Okay, Calcetti. Not gonna sell both.
System lost.
Right, that's fine. You can have that. I am gonna save. I'm not sure how Palpatine got over here. I'm glad he is over here. I guess they had access through the core for a while. He didn't stealth his way through. They knocked out pretty much our entire core section for a while. But I think if we send Kyle Katarn into hut space, he'll be able to take care of some of that for us. I was really hoping to get more of the New Republic command staff Jedi stuff in, though, too. Sadly, there wasn't time for that. Because I went and I did a bunch of other, like, Jedi versions of different species. So I did, like, Bothan, Twi'lek, or not, yeah, male Twi'lek, Bothan, Feline, male and female, I think. And, the Rodian. I think a couple others. With the Rodians, that could be like Kelbus Nu and Jovan Jark. 2 fan-favorite Jedi. That's why they place so highly on the New Republic Jedi poll. Of like 30th and 34th. Interesting. Okay. Another unfortunate crash, but we didn't actually lose any progress there. I really don't know what's been EAWing recently. How is Ton Falk's income? 50. I'm not going to bother with any money-related stuff there. Ossus, is that going to be worth it? Maybe. Greater Maldrood conquered. No, you're not. Maldrood, you're not supposed to conquer stuff. You're supposed to lose stuff. Oh well. Nothing I can do with that. Except for invade the Greater Maldrood. I could do that. Alright. We're going to want an ion cannon and a station there. Just a nice, simple station. We're already building those. We want an ion cannon and a station here. And Kuat, we want a station there. I guess I should actually wait on the stations until we have... Until we have, what's his face? Navik. Will be coming soon. Yeah. That'll be a lot of money saved. Okay, we'll just... keep going on this then. Like, this is our nice, really big fleet. We do want them at Alsus. It's a shame to leave these guys so inactive right now. At least it's going to be protecting us. And we'll see if we can take Nar Shaddaa and Nal Hutta. We have a lot we can do to build up our economy, though, in general. Okay, let's get you, Kekilius. Doing it again. I think we can still get this one. I don't think it's going to be as bad. Mats are 2 per, so that should only be 4 mats. And it's not like they're going to have the production to like ramp up how much they're getting out of these. I would love to have an AA turret. I'm going to try to get that here and see if they come over to us. All the infantry are the only real units. Come on. Hey.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting in.
At least we can... Come on. Pull them in here.
Moving ahead.
Yeah. No, oops. Oh well. That wasn't real. Here we go. Don't let him kill you. And there should only be 1 mat left. Alright, we're taking him to the mat.
Ready for action. Ready to roll. Roger that. Let's go.
We've secured a landing zone. We've secured a build pad.
Alright, if they do this again, I'm gonna just build another AA turret.
Going this way.
Because I'm not sure if we can stop the invasion. Like, I think this is the same set of units that they invaded with prior. Right, get out of there. We didn't really kill anything. We killed individual units, but we didn't
Right.
kill the actual
Unit destroyed.
company.
I copy. For the rebellion.
I am worried about the
Forward.
ATAA with all the flak.
Heading out. Yes, sir.
At least they can't bombard us or bombing run us.
Reporting. Moving ahead. Heading out, sir.
Can we
Yes,
get
sir.
an AV turret?
Turret has
Actually,
been
I'd rather have an AV turret on that.
Yes, Commander.
And we'll get an AA turret on this.
Ready. Moving out.
We've secured a build pad.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm here, sir. Attack! Spread out, fire!
AACs? You're going to be helpful for this. The hill is not going to be helpful for this. Now, where is that fun pair of ATs?
Roger. Moving into position. Order acknowledged.
I'm not sure how that's going to do against the
Affirmative.
AAC.
Fire at will.
I think we win the fight overall. Especially if we can bring in some help for it. Right. Don't let him get away with this. I don't think that's going to kill the company. But, yeah, that's better than nothing. And... okay. Any production that we want to get? I think I do want to get infantry production on Kakelius. But other than that, I want to really focus in on some economics if we can.
Building under construction.
What's your tax? Tax is fine.
Beginning.
Need more
construction.
tax. Commodore, I think you're already being taxed. Indine, you're not being
Building
taxed.
started.
Deltros, you're not being taxed either.
Building under construction.
You don't even have the government structure,
Construction
thanks to some of the
complete.
generation. Let's get rid of that.
Building started.
Because industrial parts we're a little bit low on,
Construction complete.
so maybe we'll get some industrial parts. And now we've got Navik the Red in charge. I'm going to just sell some of those as well. Because these are pretty far back. And
Building under construction.
can really get money for all of this. Alright. The other thing that makes it a bit easier right now, on top of the huts being inactive, is the Corellian sector. Like, those will still be inactive on release, but it'll be harder later.
Constructing. Beginning construction.
Alright, we're going to save a ton of money this way by switching to Geico. And Kuat was the main one I was really looking for there. Duro is going to be so good if we just take Nubia, Sikoria, and Fallis.
Building.
So I think
under
I'm going to do that now. Coruscant.
Constructing.
I haven't really done much for our economy since there's just been so much else to worry about. Alright. I'm not actually sure what the stability situation on the ground for invading the huts is going to be. So we're gonna save and then invade on Nar Shaddaa. Like getting Nar Shaddaa and Al Hutta, like all these hut planets will have a lot of connection, so there will be some good options for trade ports. It'll let us move out some extra ships and ground units. And it'll make a big chunk of the map look orange, which even though it's a low planet density, it'll look like a lot of area is orange. And that's really all you can hope for. And then we should be pretty close to the Viscount as well. Oh, it looks like the CSA lost a planet up there to the Empire. Though it looks like the Empire lost a planet to the CSA as well. Hold on, let's see what's going on there. Yeah, the CSA lost Midas, but the CSA took Donovan. So we'll see how that works out for them. All right, Kyle.
Invasion commencing.
Like I partially, even though the Hutts won't have that much content yet, I do kind of want to make them marginally active, like with the lower activity AI. Once they have the rest of their stuff, they'll definitely be active. But hey, Lexi.
Ready for action.
Yeah, I think right now it's primarily just like the base game pirate units that are stuff for the infantry. Don't take Hutt ground stuff right now to be indicative of basically anything.
Reinforcements en route.
But I'm really happy with Navik the Red. Like, he's exactly what we want right now.
T2B over.
I think we want to send 2 of you up there.
T2B, copy.
And half and half.
Yes. On my way.
It'd be really nice if we could just get Leia to the core as well.
Standing by.
We've secured a landing zone.
Get some extra infantry in.
Ready to go.
And I don't think we need to build anything
Located the enemy.
special. Okay, is the game gonna crash when someone tries to shoot something? Not with those.
I've got him in my sights.
Some mercenaries. Again, mostly just base game stuff. Can't tell if those are Dengars or Klatooinians or something. The underworld mercenaries. Yeah, Sea Ruby are very difficult to make work. We actually have more Sea Ruby stuff than other factions. The Sea Ruby are going to be
Ready for action.
in as inactive forces as well. It's just I haven't done any unknown region stuff. But their statting has also been kind of rough to try to sort out. They have a lot of ion cannons and on the stat lines for their known stuff. And next to no hull damage. Oh shit.
Is that all?
So like the first time they were put in a year or two ago, no, that's 2 years ago now, we have a Cruise of Bakura S Galactic Conquest where it's just Endor and Bakura.
Enemy sighted.
And because it was all ion cannons and so little hull damage,
Move.
it was basically impossible to actually kill any of the New Republic stuff.
Under attack.
But now that we're actually going to be focusing on those units a bit more, it should work out a little bit better.
Moving out. Right away. Moving. Order acknowledged.
Hit him, hit him, hit him. Okay. It should just be the structures. Kyle, I'd like you to go and do structures for us. That looks like someone who wants to explode. Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
Bomber run cancelled.
Roger that. On my way.
Alright. Get the underground market thingy and get the barracks.
Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Do you guys want to go over there? I just don't want that to explode on our stuff. I think Osritzel is afraid of the dinosaurs, as well we should all be. But he's usually our savior for the round organic ship shapes anyways. Not the full organic stuff, that's usually Inertial and Slever doing like the Yuzon Long stuff. Like Oz did all the Mon Calamari. So if even he's afraid of the Siruvi models, doing the Siruvi models, then it's spooky for everyone. Alright. We got our Narshada. Helix are actually a little bit easier because they're just rocks. It's not like you're trying to remake a specific organic shape. They can just look like rocks. They're fine.
Standing by. Heading to position.
Yes.
Like deformed asteroids,
We've lost a building.
little rock mounds. Inertial already actually did an art test for some Killick stuff a while ago. So we have one of the massive Killick ships modeled. Not fully done, but at least something that is reasonable for it. Hey! We already did show the Siruvi model off, like the actual dinosaurs themselves, years ago.
Construction complete.
They were at like 2 EAWX cons ago. So I don't know if I've actually mentioned this in public anywhere, but we have considered and probably will be doing the EAWX con twice a year. So like a July anniversary one and a Christmas time one in December. Ow. People seem to enjoy it. It's a good way for us to put the news out. We enjoy it is the most important thing. That actually does a pretty big line between our forces. Like Emberline is still close there. Alright, actually, that is going to do it for this episode. We are going to keep going here on Twitch for another episode, after which we're probably going to play some Spider-Man. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.